Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the YouTube TEFS Trading Room. Hi, VIP Room traders. Clifton, good morning to you. Hi, Brian, Frank, Dor, nice to see you. Hi, Mair, good morning. Good afternoon, to be precise. Hi, Andrew, good afternoon to you. You're very welcome. Happy to uh, help you to have a good week on the market. Nice to see you on the last trading day of the week, guys. And I just can't believe it, but the SPY and the triple Q is just pulling back. Seems like the tariffs are just having a bigger impact now. We will see that. Hi, Justin. Nice to see you, Marco. Good morning to you. Nitsan, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Okay, traders, first of all, I'm just going to start with the fact that this is, the last day to apply for the competition. Here, it's a pinned link, so you can just find the competition link above on the chat. So please just don't forget to apply if you are though an US citizen. Unfortunately, we cannot provide a funded account, but everyone else is more than welcome to join the competition still today. All right, traders. So if you're just getting a quick look on the S&P 500, as I mentioned you, after again reaching a new all-time high, we see a small pullback indeed in the pre-market. Not a huge one though, not a really big one. And I'm just reconnecting because seems like that my things are not the best here. Okay. All right, here we are. I still cannot see how strong the SPY is, I mean on the percentage wise, but if I am just checking the pre-market, not the pre-market too, but rather the futures are very much to the downside, traders. And yesterday, the SPY highest level, as I mentioned you, it was a new all-time high. It's just joined to the triple Q actually, and it was almost 620, no, it did 620, 687, almost 627 is the new all-time high on the S&P 500, but today is back to the 622 area. In my opinion, 620 is going to be a stronger support here on the S&P 500. So I'm going to watch this level there on the triple Q. On the triple Q, it's going to be the definitely the 550 is back to this 553 dollar level at the moment. SPY is down 0.48% and the triple Q is 0.40. We have some weak stocks. For example, the semicons are a little bit lower today. Meta is going lower. Nvidia is 0.49. Tesla is in red though. And as I see, PayPal and Oracle are the weakest. Amazon, yeah, Amazon does not care about the market Nitsan because it is just going higher. Amazon is up 0.51. It is one of the strongest on my watch list, by the way. So that looks interesting. Okay, traders, back to the news as Trump again gets some tariffs updates now towards Canada. There are new tariffs for Canada, and this is shaking the markets at this time a little bit. So fear is rising. The question whether, as the 1st of August, which is the new deadline for the tariffs, is getting closer, how the bulls are going to stay resilient and how many times they can just defend the market to move lower. But today seems like they cannot do that. Also yesterday as well, remember how steep everything went down, especially the triple Q, and we have just seen an incredible V-shaped reversal and a new all-time highs again. So this is fantastic how this market is moving nowadays, guys. Definitely we are not bored during the trading hours. Okay, traders, just a second and I will be back to you. I just write a quick message. Okay. And I am back to you. All right, traders, what else on the deck here? As I mentioned you, this is the biggest reason why the overall SPY and triple Q is pulling back. Dow to fall over 300 points already. S&P 500 sliding from record after Trump's Canada tariff threat, and Bitcoin, though it surges for a new all-time high, traders. It was even over 118,000. So this is not just all-time highs for the US market traders, but for the Bitcoin as well. Well, let's see what is the problem with these tariffs indeed. So Canada is the latest on the tariffs news, but there may be a twist according to the market watch actually. So denting investor sentiment to finish the week, President Donald Trump threatened a new tariff rate of 35% on Canada's exporting starting on the 1st of August. So this is the new date on the tariffs. Thus, the US northern neighbor may not see that apply to all of its goods. So nothing is sure yet, but 35% is quite high. I would say the latest tariff number is higher than the 25% that Trump threatened back in March. So it is actually a new number, but it's still not unknown which goods are going to be included in that 35% of tariffs. So traders, the tariffs are not looking good. I mean, not too many deals so far, and as you can see, maybe it's starting to shake the markets as well. Hi Lee, good morning. Hi Anne, nice to see you. Yes, Nitsan, SBET. Oh, yesterday. How could I miss that? I can't believe today. I definitely doesn't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it, so it won't be missed. If it's going to go higher, I'm going to be there. The 1750 is just, you know what, burned in my eyes and brain that how I just could miss this beautiful move. Also, I'm not complaining because I had three beautiful winners yesterday, but that SBT, that was a beautiful intraday breakout, so it's on my list. Yes, Levi Strauss had some news. We are just going to move to the big movers soon. So traders, Canada tariffs just shaking the markets for today, though not too many economic news again. I must tell you, quite of nothing indeed. So we cannot count on the economic front at all. As I see only the federal budget balance, which is going to be released 2 p.m., which is quite late. On the international news, Jamie Dimon has a blunt message for Europe. You are losing. The JP Morgan Chase boss also told an event in Ireland that there was complacency in the markets around tariffs and rates. Ouch, that's not nice actually. US tariffs take center stage, but China and the EU are quietly clashing so far, at least here in the CNBC. It is just about Trump and the tariffs, and that the Dow is dropping at the moment until Bitcoin is flying. So crazy, crazy days coming again. Also, European stocks started to tumble after Trump threatened EU tariff ladder as well. I mean, the EU is waiting for this tariff ladder from the White House, and I don't think so. It's going to be a really good one. Tesla, though, and Elon get a nice surprise for the stockholders. Also, Tesla is pulling back as Tesla to officially launch in India with a planned showroom opening, guys. So my Tesla is going to find a footing. I don't know yet, but let's just check it. And as Nitsan just mentioned, we have some more movers here, starting with Levi Strauss. Hi, Zainab. Nice to see you. Good morning. Hi, DVG. Nice to see you there. As I see the guys just posted their list in the VIP room already. Scott has a lot to the long side, not too many to the short side. Well, let's see what's going to get to my watch list for today. Levi Strauss definitely, as the denim apparel rose 7% after the earnings results. So I agree, Nissan, we should just put it on our long list. So long first candidate, it's going to be Levi Strauss. Okay. Coinbase MicroStrategy, as I've told you that the Bitcoin is just making new all-time highs after each other indeed. That's why Coinbase and MicroStrategy, both of them are just pushing higher. Let's see whether they are going to stretch this green strike after the opening bell as well. MSTR though, with MSTR, be careful. Coin is quite crazy too, but MSTR is crazy and spready. So be careful with that stock, but there is no question whether we should just watch it on the list. Nitin, you mentioned SBT, so I'm just checking it. Just a second. SBT at the moment, as I see in the pre-market, okay, it is quite. Not much indeed. I cannot see the pre-market. Wait a little bit. Okay, because I am in a 1 minute candle. That's not the best indeed. Just a second. Pre-market, I'm always watching in 5 minutes traders because it's open for 2 hours already. So I would like to see that, contracted a little bit. So now I see that in 5 minutes, it's much more obvious, almost 10% higher, and seems like it is still in this gap fill on the daily. I love it to the long side, and I'm going to watch it definitely as BET. Next one in the list is BP, the energy giant, said that second quarter results from its oil trading division should be strong and that the company expects a higher upstream production. And that's why BP is going higher. I do not like this stock too much, not a huge mover. If you like it, I'm just going to call it to the long side. AMC is here, the movie theater chain popped 7% pre-market after Wedbush upgraded the stock to outperform from neutral. Well, AMC is not very expensive stock. Actually, we have just seen it to tumble a lot. Maybe today for that news, it's going to get a little bit higher. Nice pre-market volume, plenty room to the upside. So let's just call it to the long list. Canadian stocks, of course, are falling because of the 35% tariff threat. Cameco, TD Bank were also lower in the pre-market because these are Canada-based uranium makers. So for example, CCG is down 1.26% and the TD it's only 0.39, but I think CCG, I'm just going to put it on my short list. Traders, if you have anything on the list, on your list, please just let us know in the chat. And the next one on my list is going to be Performance Food Group, which is 8% higher, PFGC. I think I've never traded this stock, so I'm just going to start checking the relative volume and the average volume first of all. Wow, okay, I think this is not my type of stock here too much because of the volume. It's barely 1 million, the average volume. But this is a good mover, first of all, and the pre-market volume is not that bad. What should I do? What should I do? We have enough already on the long candidate list. You know what? Just because I don't know that stock, I think I've never traded, I'm just going to put it on my secondary list, but might can be interesting, PFGC. Okay, next one in the row and the last one actually, our environment, AVAV, which is up 3%, and Kratos Defense and Security, KTOS. The shares of the company is more than 4% each after Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth ordered the Pentagon to fast-track drone production. So both AVAV and KTOS can go to our long list. And now I understand why Scott has more candidates to the long side and the short side, despite of the fact traders that the SPY and the triple Q are still pushing lower. Triple Q 0.43 and the SPY is 0.53. And my weakest on my list is SOXL, like the semicon sector, followed by Oracle. Oracle, do you remember? I just called it as a beast in the recent days because it's just going higher and higher. This is the profit taking time for the oracle. We will see it soon, but because of that, I'm just going to put it to the long or the short list. But be careful. Meta, we completely missed Meta yesterday, guys. I hope some of you in the VIP room took it, but today as well, Meta is pushing lower, so this is going to be on my short list as well, especially if the market continues lower. And what else which I see and weak? Nike, it's lower too, but this is quite strong on the daily. Seems like AMD is pulling back. Apple is down 0.62% and actually is just struggling with the 200 EMA on the daily. So this can be an easy rollover level for the Apple on the daily. Disney is pulling back to IBM down 0.57 after a very long green strike on the daily. Nvidia, not even mentioning Nvidia, which just touched the or new all-time high and just get to the $4 trillion mega cap, which is amazing. Actually, it's bigger than Apple now. So maybe traders, we should just change the Apple to Nvidia to check how the triple Q is doing. Unbelievable. But Nvidia, it is on a small pullback today as well. IBM, I mentioned. Google, it's a little bit lower. And Nitsan, I agree that Amazon and Netflix are quite strong traders. So these two stocks, I'm still going to put it on my secondary list. Amazon, of course, can be a stronger candidate, especially if the market changes its mind as yesterday it did. And then we can just go higher. Amazon and Netflix my um, on my long candidate list. All right, traders, I think I'm ready with my list, and I'm just going to wish for the VIP room traders, 44 room traders, a beautiful green day, guys. This is the last trading day. I wish you a beautiful green Friday. It's always a great feeling when you are just ending the week green. So I wish you that. And of course, a beautiful weekend with your loved ones and with the family. Thank you, team. Thank you, DVG, Clifton. And see you everyone on Monday. Bye. Okay. YouTube traders, of course, as always, I am going to stay for you, with you, with an extra hour for trading. And I'm very much wondering how this whole market is going to move, especially after the opening bell. We do not have any other trigger or news which could drive the markets unless some unpredicted tariffs news are not going to hit the market from Trump, which can happen indeed. So this I'm going to be aware of. But we have several really, really good candidates, in my opinion, surprisingly more to the long side than to the short side. About my list, actually DVG watching AVGO, Mara, and Iro as well. He's watching this AIRO Nitsan, and Scott watching TD to the short side, actually. Okay. All right, traders. In the meantime, I just hear Scott. He just took over the VIP room. All right, traders. So here we are. Interesting a week behind us, and it's still not over. You know what? This market is so crazy lately. So I don't know. I have no idea what's going to come next. Maybe a big pullback day today, or even a new all-time high. The funny thing it is that any of them can happen. Actually, it's unbelievable. The market is very extended. Everyone knows that, but this extremely strong bullish sentiment and the FOMO is still here, and everyone is just pushing higher the prices. Today not, but let's see whether the market is going to find a support and make a reversal. I'm very much wondering what is going to be the scenario for today. So traders, let's just check this candidates list. So Levi, it's on my list. Also, Levi is not a particularly very big mover, in my opinion. This is a quite of a low mover. It can though move on news day, so that's why I'm going to keep an eye on that. But I'm a bit more interested in the other candidates. For example, SB, TMST, or AMC, and so on. KTOS, AVAV, definitely I'm going to check it. Amazon very strong already. Etsy was a nice mover yesterday too. I'm still keeping an eye on Roblox as well. SMCI, also the um, semicons are not that strong today actually, so with that I'm going to be careful. So as I mentioned, your Roblox is here too. Roblox, MU, Nvidia, of course, TQQQ, AMD. Okay, to the short side, I did call Oracle, for example, CCJ. So this definitely is going to be on my list. Oracle, I'm going to be put it here, and CCJ on that level. All right, traders. So we have 8 minutes to go to start. So far, the Nasdaq 100 and SPX 500, the futures are really red. Indeed, as I mentioned, the European stocks started to pull back as well because they are just waiting for Trump's love letter about the tariffs. I don't think so. It's going to be really good, unfortunately. And so far, the S&P 500 down 0.58 and the triple Q 0.50. So we still moving much lower at the moment. CRWV for a short, Alamu. Hi, nice to see you. I'm just checking it. How does it look like? At the moment, CRWV, which is a very extended stock, beautiful. Maybe we will get a great continuation pattern here. I completely agree with you, and I love this candidate. So let's just watch it. I just duplicate my grid because I need more charts at this time. Let me just check how to do it. Okay. No, duplicate panel. Yes. Okay, so CRWV is going to be on my list for sure. Let's see. CRWV. Meta, don't forget Meta, guys. This was a beautiful mover yesterday. All right, Oracle, it's already there. And I forgot to check the losers, gainers, losers, which is still very important here, I think, to check it. MDT, it's higher. CME, oh, I thought it's GME, but not GME. Futu is strong, 1.39% higher. That's interesting. Okay, not too much more as I see. Hi, Raspi, nice to see you. We are having that issue. I got no winners, losers, and no TAS. What is TAS? I have winners and losers, but I know about the issue and my colleague is on it already. I already told him. Okay. In the meantime, KTOS seems like it's going to be a long for Scott over 48, and he's going to get MSTR over 433. With the MSTR traders, I mentioned you that you should be really careful because this is a crazy stock, really. So I'm going to be careful on that. And though I'm not going to be very much on the Netflix, I mean, it's so spready most of the time, but it just got some good news actually, and it looks like really strong among the weak stocks, and Amazon looks interesting too, as I mentioned to you. So on my list to the long side, especially KTOS as well, coin, MSTR, these are my favorite. And to the short side, I'm going to get this CCJ CRWV. I really like it, Alamu. It looks like a really strong momentum trade. And what else in here? CCJ CRW, it's down 3%. I've just seen it. IONX is just pulling back too. This is down actually almost 3%. This is not bad. And I'm going to watch Meta, the same for continuation, maybe lower, and definitely Roblox. Roblox, it's always on my list actually. And the overall market, whether we can push it lower or higher for today. Okay, in the main room we have Scott and DVG today. I don't know whether Amir is going to join, but DVG and Scott, they are, as you know, the VIP room leaders. And again, as I told you, Scott already had some calls here. MSTR over 433, KTOS over 48, and coin 393 long, and ABV over $4 can be an interesting player too. Okay, traders, we still have 4 minutes to go. Seems like though, Raspi, that the data it's okay, just a pre-market not, which is still a little bit confusing because you cannot see actually on my list. I'm just checking it again, but you cannot see the percentage, how much the stock is up or down. Hopefully they are going to fix it very soon, and it's not going to be the problem or a problem, but the level and the data, it's real, so it's not a problem there. I mean, like the triple Q, you cannot see the change in percentage, but you can see that it's really down 552 and 90. Okay. And I really hope they can solve it, the Trader Revolution can solve it, this glitch very soon, because this is on everyone who is using the platform, unfortunately. Guys, I found one more strong stock, which is Expedia. EXPE is up. Oh, no. Forget it. 165 pre-market volume. I'm not going to even touch this stock. And TES is stronger too, 1.9%, but again, low volume. OLED. Why OLED is so familiar name for me? OLED. Never mind. MSTR, that's crazy. That looks like as it's an all-time high breakout on MSTR. No, not yet, not yet. But very close to an all-time high. Hi, Jeremy. Needs volume, but VRT looks interesting for continuation. Just checking it. Thank you for the tip. VRT. Okay, I'm just checking it here. Just a second. VRT, Vertif Holdings, -2%. This can be a similar short play as, you know what, as the CRWV. Nice. I like it, actually. Traders, we are going to start in 1 minute. Good luck to everyone. Let's just make a nice green Friday. And please don't forget to apply for the competition. Still some seats left here. You can just find the link pinned. I'm just trying to get the link only. Yes, Alex. That's why I remember on that stock. Exactly. Now it's just back. Maybe it was just a pump and dump. Interesting for sure. All right, traders. So good luck, everyone. Let's just make a beautiful green Friday and end the week in green. Apple related, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Alex, for the info. I don't remember actually what was that stock, but you know, I just seen on the loser side, and I just checked what are the winners side indeed. All right, traders, here is the competition link. So please just go and apply for the competition. You can win a funded account, a student account, and VIP room subscription, personal coaching, and so on. So lots of plus as well. So if you feel like it's going to start on Monday and going to last for 7 days, you can trade whatever you want, crypto, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's very much going like crazy, or stocks, futures, forex, whatever, gold, oil, what you really are the best at, you can just trade it indeed. Okay, traders, we started. Good luck, everyone. And looks like finally the things are back, Raspi, at least on my side, which is good. Roblox again higher. Roblox, you're driving me crazy. All right, traders, so SPY triple Q in a gap down. trying to push back a little bit as I see. Not a little bit. Crazy. Actually, it's just pushing higher. KTOS, what a move already. Unbelievable. And Tesla is, I'm wondering whether it's going to make a reversal over this 310,000. Guys, PRTR is getting stronger again. Amazon is strong too, which I am checking here. SBT amazingly strong, but there is the $20 level here, which can be a problem, maybe. TQQQ. So everything started to pull back a little bit. AMD is down. Oh, Nvidia, nice comeback already. So maybe the semicons are not going to stay weak here. Now let's see MSTR. And I'm going to check coin here too. Scott is going to take coin over 390. 390, he's going to take it for a long. Meta, interesting. I'm watching CRWV whether it's going to make a reversal pattern here. Nvidia, wow, KTOS is just pushing higher. PRTR2, so PRTR, KTOS, Nvidia very strong, guys. Roblox pushing higher. VRT is thinking a lot here on this 120 level as I see. Overall market started with a nice green candle, but this is still not enough. They really need to push it higher now. Oracle moving higher too. Nvidia, it's a beast, guys. It's unbelievable. Okay, so Scott called coin over 390. I'm still waiting. Meta, it's again, wow, I had no chance even to enter this stock, but we can have a nice gap and go on the CRWV under 133.90 traders, half share size only because this is a very early trade. Stop loss over the high on the CRWV. No, it's not tradable. Oh, I cannot trade it. I'm going to let the TE know that this is not good. If you can trade it, guys, only under 133.90, not before. SPY typically started to pull back. In this case, I'm going to be ready to get in with the TQQQ as well under the lows 83.25 on the TQQQ. This is definitely tradable. 83.25, I'm going to get a TQQQ. Scott is out of coin with a loss. Already AMD pushing lower, Nvidia higher, that's crazy. If you have anything on the list, please just let me know. And so far, MSTR still pushing higher, coin not really. VRT is back too. Wondering what Roblox is going to do on this level again, but looks like strong again, this stock, amazing. Okay, guys, SPY is getting close to the lows. TQQQ has not entered yet. KTOS very strong, but I cannot see an entry, unfortunately. Apple is thinking a lot on this 210 level. Tesla, all over the place. And guys, I just missing SBT again. I can't believe that. I was thinking to take it a half share size over 20. Just pushing higher now. PLT are very strong too. Interesting. Nvidia does not stop 165. SPY slowly getting lower now. But I see a quite of a mixed picture so far. Half of the big stocks are higher, the other half lower. Microsoft trying to push back to SMCI on the lows. SPY is weaker than the triple Q as I see so far at least. Nvidia looks like as a bull flag. DVG shorting Tesla under 307. 307, he's going to short Tesla. Here comes TQQQ. Now let's see whether he's just talking about he wants to see the triple Q to break down. Me too, because then we will get a beautiful TQQQ play. But Nvidia is very strong, and I must tell you, Apple is holding nicely too, traders. Okay, guys, if you could get the CRWV, if you could get the CRWV, in this case, you can have like a, I would say low of the day should be the low of the day should be the first partialing point, and then let's see if it can get lower. So far the S&P 500 and the triple Q started to pull back but failed. Now they are pushing back to the lows. I have TQQQ for a call to a short, but Nvidia and Apple are quite strong so far. VRT too, but I'm watching VRT for a reversal. Phew, guys, Meta, it's a big miss again. Wow, MSTR broke, and coin, look at coin. That was crazy. I completely missed that. It was so quick. Roblox moving higher as well. That's insane. Wow. Okay, here comes triple Q. I'm not in yet. I am not in yet. You will see it among my positions if I'm in. Traders, here comes the CRWV for the first partial soon. I am in TQQQ. I want to send 83 for the first partial, and then let's see. And here comes the first partial on the CRWV. Stop loss over 134 now, over 134. And beautiful first partial on the CRWV, traders. Fantastic trade. Hi, Vidice. Good morning to you. MP6 second day. Alex, I'm just going to check it. All right, traders, here comes, one partial done on the CRWV, and I am ready to take my partial in 10 cents on the TQQQ. I just want to go for 20 for a nice scalp. Okay. TQQQ beautiful, SPY triple Q broke, but you know what they did before actually. I mean yesterday as well, one big red candle, and again buyers showed up. So I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to get out 75% of my share size. Here is the 83. I wanted to see this 83, traders. I am ready to take 75% off on the triple or a TQQQ. Nice trade. And I'm going to move my stop loss just slightly over the entry. Stop loss on the CRWV, it's over 134 if you have taken a partial. And the market seems like it's just pushing a little bit more lower. Nice, 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 nice. DVG is taking a partial on his Tesla trade. And SPY is down to the 622 area and triple Q 552. So far as I see, everything is okay now with the platform, guys. I see everything like percentage wise as well. Traders, what I see now, triple Q 0.52, S&P 500, it's weaker 0.59. And though, as I've told you, it still doesn't mean anything. Yesterday as well, it was a big reversal day at the end. CNC, Amat, Apple, and Tesla on your watch list. Thank you, Vidice. I'm just going to check the CNC and watch out with the CRWV traders. This is going to be just one partial play, but still looks good in my opinion. MSTR and the coin absolutely beasts, and Netflix, instead of getting stronger, it's getting weaker, and Meta, it's absolutely blessed. Let me just check this MP here. Okay. All right, traders, so TQQQ stop loss is going to be 83.22. 83.22, because I'm not going to be surprised if again we will see a huge, ugly green candle and everything is going to get back. And in this case, I'm going to keep an eye on Nvidia over the high because this seems like it does not care about the market too much. So one winner so far. Oh, wow, CRWV. Trader second partial CRWV is going to be around 130, like 130, 2030 around. TQQQ stop loss 83.22. I made a 75 partial already, 75%. Coin, it's completely crazy. Ooh, Google is dropping, Meta dropping, Microsoft dropping. And hopefully your TQQQ is dropping. 80 to 70 is going to be my second partial. And then let's see whether we can push it even lower. SBT breaking out. PRTR still strong. Apple under the VWAP. Nvidia is still strong. MU very much on the brink. Whether it's going to go higher or lower, that's interesting on the MU. And actually, Oracle is dropping too, guys. Look at Oracle. Oracle looks very interesting for a short. I wish it would not be so strong on the daily, because I'm afraid, if the market finds a footing here, might is just going to make a big reversal there. I don't know. Nvidia over the high, but the market is weak. Exactly, Anamu. This is weird. And look at PRTR too, how strong it is. Oracle looks like such a perfect short under this consolidation low. I'm just afraid of the market again. Mm. I missed it. I was thinking too long. MU looks like as a short too, but again, traders, Nvidia extremely strong, PLTR very strong indeed. Crazy. Okay, traders, a CRWV is still okay. My stop loss TQQQ 83.22, and it is on the market, depends on the market now, which direction we are going to take it. If you took Oracle short, guys, good luck. It looks still fantastic, actually. Very good. It has a lot to go lower, in my opinion. Here comes the 230 already. Wow. And the SPY still pushing lower. This is good for our TQQQ. AMD trying to make a reversal. NVIDIA broke the highs. I did not take it, unfortunately. Wow, Oracle. And I missed that. I can't believe myself. That was perfect. I would take a partial on 230 and then let it run if you were not that covered than me. Triple Q needs to break the lows for us to see more profit on the TQQQ. And actually, NVIDIA, guys, it completely does not care about the market at all. It's weird. Wow, Meta, that's crazy. MSTR back to the Viva, but these Bitcoin related stocks are quite crazy, guys. Be careful with these. And again, I'm not going to be surprised if the SPY and the triple Q are going to make a huge reversal and a V-shaped reversal again, because so far, let's just make it clear, all of the bad news got shaken off at one point of the day, and it was not continued lower. MU broke too. Okay, come on, triple Q, we need. Okay, beautiful. All right, traders, 20 more cents to take a partial on the TQQQ. Second partial is coming. Second partial is coming on the TQQQ. Nvidia is still pushing higher. Apple looks like as rather a breakdown, in my opinion. Let's see. CRWV traders is still beautiful. Stop loss on the entry and it can go lower in my opinion. And the SPY triple Q still pushing lower. Also now traders, I'm going to get out on 83.10. I lock in a little bit more profit on the TQQQ. And I'm wondering whether the bulls are going to get back again to make the V-shaped reversal trick as yesterday. Nvidia does not stop. Nvidia does not care about this market at all. Amazing. I was watching Roblox too, but Roblox is still a buy. I don't know who is buying Roblox, but someone is still buying Roblox. Okay, guys, I don't like what the market is doing. And look at AMD. AMD might, it's going to join to the NVDA. Look at AMD. Going to watch it around 143. Okay, SPY triple Q are still, I don't know. Yeah, DVG just mentioned AMD. I think he's going to buy it. All right, traders, CRWV coming for the second partial. Fantastic. CRWV coming for the second partial. Okay, SPY is ready for the V-shaped reversal. I'm out of TQQQ traders. I am out of the TQQQ. And seems like we should watch for reversals again. That's crazy. But the market is getting stronger again. Interesting. SMCI breaking down, AMD pushing higher, Nvidia is a non-stopper. Amazing. And Roblox is breaking the highs, traders. Roblox is breaking the highs now. 106 is on the deck. A low volume, very low volume, but this can be one really strong stock if we are going to look for longs here. But the volume, I don't like the volume. This is the only problem, that the volume is not good. And look at that. Here comes the famous V-shaped reversal, traders, and everything is pushing higher like crazy again. That's it. No mercy for the bears. That was just another bear trap. Look at that. Amazing, actually. Okay, so let's look for some longs again. AMD, unfortunately, I just missed it. Nvidia does not stop. And the overall triple Q is back to the highs in no time. Fantastic, actually, even to watch it. Okay, traders, I'm going to watch for bottom reversals or intraday breakouts next. If you see anything, please just let me know. So far, I'm watching Roblox as well. It seems like it's going to go for a new all-time high. I don't know, but it's extremely strong now. Especially 10620 maybe can be an entry there. And SPY triple Q does not stop at all. They're just pushing higher like crazy again. Amazing. Okay, SPY is getting back to this 623 area now. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. So far, only one, or actually two winners, but CRWV should be out on the entry now, traders, on the entry. Tesla looks very strong over 310, and seems like traders, the bulls are not giving up, not even for a second, actually. Amazing. Nice, Salamu, well done. Airo over the high, checking. It just moved back now. It's not relevant anymore. SBET, I would take it, yeah, if it goes back to the VWAP, but it has not touched the VWAP yet. Traders, Tesla seems like it's just pushing higher like crazy again. Nvidia is not going to stop, and maybe even AMD can be a valid entry even over the high or for a reversal. SPY triple Q are making a consolidation. That means it's going to be on the market, another breakout, and I guess a new all-time high today again. Also, Meta is not going to get stronger. So traders, if you're looking for longs, I would watch for Roblox here over 10620. Looks like as a possible long. In my opinion, it's very extended on the daily, but doesn't burst or doesn't demand. It's doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to get a Roblox here over 106 and 27 now. Levi checking. Yeah, Levi looks good. Over 2150 you want. 2152, 53, I would say. So traders, I'm going to get a Roblox over 10627. I don't know why I'm in 22. That's something is weird here. Okay, it's officially it still should not be in, but it's in. I don't know why. Be careful with that Roblox because the volume is not the best. Also, it's extremely strong. Overall market, huge pullback, and it's still pushing higher as I see. Oracle, I was watching for a VWAP reversal, but of course, it is just making a huge comeback as the overall market just makes or does a huge comeback now. And SPY triple Q are making a consolidation here. I think trader CRWV can be a stop loss over 132, 133 already, like locking a little profit. Yes, Raspi, I did miss it again, unfortunately. I think DVG called it in the beginning of the week, by the way, or of the day. Okay, SPY triple Q, very clear bull flag in my opinion. Alex, not really. Not really, actually. Okay. I'm wondering whether Tesla can be a breakout as well. And traders, look at Amazon. So many long candidates here, I must tell you. Amazon over this 224.30, Tesla over 310.50. Here comes the Roblox for me. What else? Ooh, coin. That coin is so crazy. I don't think so. I want to touch it. So traders, Roblox is in. I want to take a partial on Roblox around 107, 107 on the Roblox. I don't think so. It's going to be a hard thing for this to break 107. SPY, as I've told you, just consolidating and going higher. I was expecting that actually. It's interesting, very low volume on the Roblox, but we don't care. It's just going higher. That's good. MU full pullback. Nvidia is still extremely strong. Ooh, what a breakout on the triple Q. Amazing. So new daily high on both of the indices and looks like it still continues higher. Amazing, actually. CRWE is still in the play. That's great. Actually, this is really good. Okay, traders, 30 more cents to take a partial on the Roblox, by the way. It's just moving higher, which is great. And SPY triple Q again making a consolidation here. Let's just see that. Coin is pushing higher too. CRWE beautifully coming lower. That's good. And overall market, I think, is just going for a new all-time high in my opinion. But let's see first. Crazy strong market, guys, so far. Amazing. I've told you it's going to be a rinse and repeat, right? Like yesterday. Seemed like, okay, the end is near. And suddenly everything is just get back to the bullish side, and this what we do see here again. Traders, 40 more cents to take a partial on the Roblox. I think it's going to get there really soon, so be ready to take the partial. PLTR stopped again. Meta seems like it is making a big reversal too, so watch out, please. Okay, SPY triple Q, big green comeback, and it's still pushing higher. Amazing. PTR no looks nice, but Yes, I see, Alex. What I don't like in PLTR that the overall market is just pushing higher and higher, and this is not really participating. But I think we just got used to it from PLTR that it's moving its own way actually. So well, let's see. Let's see. I don't like the fact that the volume is quite decreasing. It's not the best here. However, you know, PLTR just can go higher in no time. So I would say over the high, maybe it can be good for a scalp, for a quick scalp, indeed. Okay, traders, slowly but steadily we are getting to our partialing point. Around 90, I'm going to take a partial on the Roblox. And the SPY triple Q still pushing higher. Amazing, actually. Huge comeback for the bulls again, traders. Amazing, actually. So seems like the resilience is still here from the bull side, and doesn't matter how bad the tariffs news are, it doesn't mean anything for the bulls. Amazing. Okay, come on, Roblox, a little bit more. It's a slow trade, but quite steady. Someone is buying big time this stock. Yes, SPY triple Q may be starting to get lower. Level 2, did anyone have problem with Think or Swim at open? I don't know. I'm not reading Think or Swim, but guys, if you had any problem with Think or Swim, please just let Level 2 know in the chat. Okay, SPY triple Q again, just on a consolidation. Trader CRWV, it's still fantastic. Still looks very good. Might we are going to see a small pullback, I don't know. However, I don't think so because everything looks still extremely strong on the market. And yeah, here comes the new breakout on the SPY. Amazing. Trader CRWV, wow. Put your stop loss over 131 and just let it run. It's still running like crazy. And on the other hand, here comes the Roblox second. This is just the first partial. And I'm going to take it soon because it's just getting to 106 and 80 now. Okay, here we are. I'm going to take 75% off on the Roblox. It is on 106 and 90. Taking out the 75%. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see whether we can break the round number. Seems like it can break the round number actually. Easily. But you know what? I'm not going to risk my hard-earned money here, and I just took my partial there. Okay, traders, at first partial on the Roblox done, stop loss on 10 or 106.20, actually 40, 106.40, and let's see whether it still can run. It's a bit extended to the upside. Also, as I see, volume is starting to grow a bit on the green candles, but it's still a bit extended. CRWB fantastic. Roblox is just pushing higher. I think it's going to get to 110 today. I don't know, but extremely strong there. Okay, and the SPY triple Q, bit hesitating. Doesn't mean that it's not going to get higher here. And here is the break of the 107 on the Roblox traders. Fantastic trade, and it's still pushing higher. That's fantastic. Very good. Go, go, go. I don't know what is driving the Roblox higher, but something is driving it really, really heavily to the upside. Next partial, I think we can go to 108. I don't think so this stock is going to stop today, actually. If you have not taken your partial yet, this is a great chance for sure. SPY triple Q pushing higher, of course, in the meantime. Fantastic. Helping for the long. Finally, coin is working out for Scott and DVG. Sorry. Okay, trader SPY seems like it's going to get another breakout here. Very close to the daily high, and seems like it's really going to get another breakout. CRWV is still good. Of course, TQQQ just made a huge comeback, as like just the market. And the Roblox, I don't think so it's going to stop for today at all. Look at that buying power here. It's just pushing and pushing. Amazing. SPY triple Q, let's see. The CRW is just going down, and Google is very weak too, traders. If you're just watching the big stocks, then Google is still weak. Scott is out of all the coin. I think he called it in the morning. Okay, SPY triple Q may be going to pull back a little bit here. Roblox stop loss traders can be on 106.80. I don't think so it's going to come back today at all. Okay, SPY triple Q pulling back slightly, not a huge pullback at all. And the Roblox, it's making a bull flag actually, what I see now. Huge mover today. Okay, SPY is back to the 623 level. I think this is just a small pullback. Don't think so. It means anything. Very strong bullish sentiment today again. And here we go for another big green candle. All right, traders, Tesla is not finding the way too much. Apple, it's obviously moving higher. Nitsa, your Levi, it's moving nicely higher. Well done. And traders on the Roblox, as I've told you, my stop loss is going to be 106.75 and just let it run. I think this is going to be a runner whole day long, as you can see. Yeah, my SBT. I was not keeping my eye on it. You see, I just missed it, unfortunately. It's again running without me, but at least not the Roblox. Crazy market again. And here comes almost the second partial on Roblox traders, 50 more cents to go. Long Apple. It's on the 200 EMA on the intraday, so let's be careful with that, but looks great. Looks great. It's looking great, really. Yeah, I know it is. But this market again was the same like yesterday. Tricky. Yes, AMD is going for a nice consolidation there. I agree. Maybe over this high, 143.67. That can be an interesting play there, in my opinion. Watch out on the CRWV. Over 131 would be my final stop loss, and let's see whether it still can go higher. Okay, I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon again on the Roblox traders. Still going higher. Non-stop mover actually. SPY triple Q a little bit slow now, but it's still moving steady as I see. Overall market indeed. Okay, SPY triple Q starting to really slow down as I see traders. Be careful now a little bit. I don't think so that the sentiment is going to change, by the way. I would be surprised if we could see a drop here. And maybe we should be a little bit careful now. Okay, Roblox stop loss traders, it's going to be 106.90. But I think it's just pulling back a little bit. Nothing serious here. Okay, triple Q almost reached the 555, which I'm sure is going to be a stronger resistance for the triple Q. I think the Roblox is just making another bull flag here, as usual. And the SPY triple Q, no stop. Look at that. It's just moving higher now again. Triple Q new daily high. I guess it's going for a new all-time high soon. Nvidia amazing actually. And yeah, maybe we should keep an eye on AMD as well, traders, at least for later. SPY new daily high, triple Q new daily high, so we are going to get higher. Amazon too, but I don't like the fact that it's just hesitating so much on the Amazon it's on. Now it's looking much better, I admit. And it's a bit weird mover, in my opinion. Let's see. You are in. Ah, okay. 224. That's good. So you can take a partial soon. That's great. Okay, watch out on Roblox. It started to pull back a little bit, guys. 10690 is going to be my stop loss, as I've told you. Okay. And this market is just incredible how strong it is, actually. Amazing. It can just change everything in 1 second. I mean, the direction and so on. It's just really amazing. AMD, I would take it raspy only over the high now, which is 143.66. I would not take it before. Okay, that was it. The Roblox, this was the Roblox pullback. Now we are getting higher again, traders. 108 is going to be my second partial on the Roblox. And the SPY is just pushing and pushing higher. Amazing. Okay, SPY triple Q, another green candle here. And here comes our Roblox traders for a new high. 107.65 we need to break, and we are coming for the second partial soon. Here we are, new daily high for the Roblox now. And look at Nvidia, amazing. Wow. Tesla is trying too, but interesting. Just cannot get over this 310.50. as I see. Okay, SPY triple cube, just consolidation, and it's going higher and higher. Microsoft too. Microsoft got stronger as I see. Roblox, it's a beast now. Okay, SPY triple Q bit extended, especially the triple Q, so be careful. That's why Raspi, I would not take this AMD only over the high of the day, not before. And slowly, slowly, I think I'm going to call it as a day. Market is getting really, really slow now, but extremely strong, guys. It's amazing how strong this market it is now. Oh, look at that. And it's still pushing higher. Very slowly but steadily. The market has no other direction, just to the upside today, guys. Amazing. Roblox stopped a little bit in a consolidation. However, I don't think so it's going to be here for long. As the market is pushing higher, I think this is going to push higher soon as well. So I'm still waiting for my second partial around this 108. If not, under 107, I'm going to be out. Nice. Yes. Next week, guys, a big week, not just because the competition is starting, so you still can apply, but even the earnings season is starting. Nice, Nitsan. Great patience on the trade. Well done. You're in Apple. Nice. Great, great. I'm not in Apple long. I'm still just in Roblox long. And here comes the AMD Raspi. If you are still with that stock, it is just pushing higher too. And look at the Nvidia, guys. Look at this stock. It's just a beast. And the overall market as well. Amazing. Good luck with guys. I'm going to be here anyway next week to trade with you. Get you a little bit more luck, hopefully. Okay, guys, this market is officially unstoppable. Look at this. 624 just broken with the S&P 500, 555 with the triple Q, and that seems like there is no stop at all. Is the same as the TEFS platform. It's the same as the TEFS platform, by the way. So nothing, nothing different. Okay. Traders, I'm going to watch out on this Roblox. If it's breaking 107, I'm going to be out, okay? Yes, exactly, Nitsan, it is. It is the same trader evolution. XOM, oil stock. We should watch oil stock. Let's see. No, XOM. Oh, wow, that's starting to be strong. Nice. I like it. Bit extended though now. I mean, this green strike, but we still can watch it. Not bad. Hmm? And the SPY and the triple Q non-stop. Triple Q though has reached and filled the gap, but it's not going to stop, I think. And here comes AMD as well. Raspi, if you took it, it's still going very nicely higher. MU breaking out. Finally, Tesla made the breakout too. What a market, guys. This is just unbelievable how this market is moving. Really insane. Wow. Okay, traders, I think I'm not going to babysit this Roblox anymore. My stop loss is under 107, so 106.90 now if it's breaking lower. But in my opinion, it's still a bull flag. So we have a chance to push it higher to this 108 area. As you can see, it's already moving higher now. So keep an eye on it. And I'm just going to call it as a day. I'm very happy. I had only 2 trades, but I'm very happy to call it as a green day. I hope you are going to have a green day at the end as well. Nitsan, it was green, especially with today and yesterday. It was a nice green week. Um, there were some difficult days as well, indeed, but a green week. Not a huge green, but an okay green. All right, traders. So I wish everyone a beautiful weekend with your loved ones, with the family. Watch out with this market because it's getting slow, also quite steady to the upside. Seems like the bulls are ruling again here. So keep an eye on Roblox, and I'm going to see you on Monday. And don't forget, Monday we do start with the competition. So if you are still interested and have not applied for the competition, this is the last chance this week. Okay, guys. So have a beautiful one, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I'm going to see you on Monday. Bye. Nice with guys. Bye, everyone. Take care.